the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
As you can see, I got my go-to face on. And they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up the show, I put my go-to face on. Feds on my face, but I got my go-to face on. As you can see, I got my go-to face on. And they can't chat when I got my go-to face on. Pull up the show, I put my go-to face on. Feds on my case, but I got my go-to face on.
It's so true. I drive as fast as the popo do. Trying to say that I bust the red light. I know red light don't know you. What was my speed? No clue, no speed gun. You was holding behind me around the so look at his face. Go. This is the same face that
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At the center, Nikola Vucevic. At power forward, Kyle Kuzma. At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At the other forward position, LeBron James. At the other guard position, AI. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton.
We are live from the home of the Pistons, Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Lakers. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And you know, for Los Angeles, and you think we underestimated these guys. I mean, no one was suspecting they were going to be a team to be reckoned with, and all of a sudden now, they're looking like contenders.
I think the reason is they're working together. The game plan maximizes what they can do, given the talent they have.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with AI. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also, if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Clock is at 3. Knocks it loose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so just over a minute and a half played. Ball with it, guarded now by Jackson. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, and Ball constantly looking for ways to come up with steals. Outstanding at covering a lot of ground with his overall length.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one misses. Steve, for the Pistons, improving chemistry on and off the court has been a big focus.
Yes, locker room leadership and pieces that fit together on the court. It's about building a team in every sense of the word.
Good on the shot. LeBron's got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Jackson kicks to Griffin. Shot to stop the run. Feeds it to Drummond. And the layup is good. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
James outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Out to the wing. Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's AI missing. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And that one's good. Griffin's got 6. And here is Los Angeles now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, sometimes the away games brings guys together. It's you versus the world in that situation.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Clock at 6. And there's another one for the Pistons.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Ball. Sweet little floater. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jackson kicks to Gay. Pass to Griffin. Outside for Jackson. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. And here's Gay outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate. And the defense wouldn't give it to him.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Now the pass to Ball. There's the triple, and stolen by Drummond.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
And the shot goes in.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. AI passes to Kuzma. Here's AI. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jackson with the bounce pass. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Drummond coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. The shot's good from Kennard.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Down low, AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Kuzma against Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Drummond. And stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. Here's AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. When you played on the road, Smitty, just how much did you hear comments from the crowd? Home or away, but I'm guessing more on the road than at home.
Yeah, on the road you hear some interesting comments, Kevin, from a lot of the fans. And a lot of times I didn't want to drown it out. I wanted to hear because it fueled me. And to get a chance to, I wouldn't say engage. I would tell young players not to engage. But the one thing I would do, Kevin, when you get going, you just kind of catch that fan. You get eye contact and you give them that smile. And that's when I think you really attack them by your facial expression.
Good explanation.
Blake Griffin, an all-star for his first 5 seasons in the NBA, but not the last 3. He's still an impact player, though. We'll see if he can crack the roster in the East.
And the Lakers making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Now here's Ingram. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Well, as we all know, Blake Griffin, Steve, possessing breathtaking athleticism, but injuries certainly have been a concern.
You're right. A lot of it just bad luck. A teammate falls on your knee. That kind of thing happens. But his skill level is starting to complement his power. I think he'll be fine.
And here's Jackson over to the wing. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Ball kicks to AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this league.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they need to get back on defense. He said the challenge of facing a fast break team like this is limiting transition points. And he told his players, if you're not running, you're sitting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
Pistons trail by 8. Jackson with it, now guarded by Ball. Ingram with the steal. He kicks it to James, over Johnson, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And the Pistons making a change here. Baines is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Baldwin's checked in. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons, trailing by 10. Robinson kicks to Baines. Right side Jackson, and stolen by LeBron. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Jackson. Shoots from 8. Again, Los Angeles.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Marjanovic. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Josh Hart, he's checked in for AI. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They need this one. Jackson kicks to Gay. Back to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
They've got Griffin. Rudy Gay is out there with Kennard. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Gay on the way. Guarded by Kuzma. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. A nice shot by AI. AI's got 16 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Griffin dishes to Smith. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's AI. Count it, good. AI's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Jackson finds Gay. Griffin against Vucevic. Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 20. Back to Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
Ball's checked in for Los Angeles. He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 21. Right side Jackson. Here's Kennard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Hart, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. It drops for his 2nd made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Sometimes trailing in a game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Here's Hart, covered by Smith. Hart the pass to Vucevic. Pocket 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Gay kicks to Griffin. That's tipped. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Los Angeles ball.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll be playing the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And for that game against the Nuggets, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Glenn Robinson, the 3rd, is checked in for the Pistons. Kennard's shot is off.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Stolen. Hart the pass to AI. It doesn't go for him. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the 2nd quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. To the paint, here's Smith, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
And aggressive at the rack, J.R. showing no mercy.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Inside, stolen by Gay. Griffin looking it over. Robinson finds Smith. And the pass to Griffin. The shot, no good.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Blake Griffin said early in his career he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out by February. So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors of a long NBA season.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
He misses the free throw. And, Greg, you look at a lot of the volume dunkers over the years. Their bodies often wear down. You think of Amari Stoudemire, Antonio McDyess, even Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and I think Griffin could see the writing on the wall. He used to get over 200 dunks in the season. Now, less than half that number. But the trade-off, hopefully, will be longevity and an increased skill set.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
James kicks to AI. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, San Antonio, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And when I look at the Lakers, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
It's fun to watch. The guys are enthusiastic. The coach, the fans, they all just want to keep rolling.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Suns was a driven man. He ended up with 50 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Now, AI. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And that one's good. AI.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Pistons shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Smith wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ball dishes to AI. Back to Ball. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Ball's got 6.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Smith kicks to Griffin. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Here's LeBron. It's not going to go for him. And Detroit the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
They really dominated them on both sides of the ball. We'll see if they have their number again this year.
Here's Smith following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Smith kicks to Griffin. Outside Robinson. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
So for the Pistons, Drummond comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Johnson in for Smith. Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Floats it up for AI. And stolen by Drummond. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Ingram. That shot by Griffin, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. LeBron James, number 1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
He has fantastic vision, but he also has the ability to see the plays develop before they happen.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Lakers also with a sub. Baldwin, he's checked in for Ball. Pistons shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside, Robinson to the wing right side. To the inside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. AI kicks to Baldwin. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
The feed now to AI. Count that bucket. AI's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Here's Kennard. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a very comfortable 25. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
It just makes such a difference when the offense is running through him. He just keeps everyone involved.
You know, in my opinion, it starts the way he reads the defenses. He knows exactly where and when to deliver the pass.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Lakers get called for the foul. For Detroit, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
First free throw is good. You know, Steve, when it comes to playing with maximum intensity, who is at the top of the list for you?
Russell Westbrook by far. I mean, this guy right now is
yeah, right. I love
all
that.
intensity. I think Draymond Green is another one of those guys. Marcus Smart. I think the Morris twins, those guys step up for me. Just speed and power. They play with a lot of intensity. Is all over their demeanor. You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And the basket by Jackson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the Lakers have possession. They have a 19-point lead.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
Griffin passes to Jackson. To the inside. Gay throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain. And you watch Rudy Gay. When he's in rhythm, he can still help you out. Good athlete, good jump shooter. Not an easy matchup for opponents.
AI kicks to Kuzma. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
The Lakers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Jackson in the corner. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his... total.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for James.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Pass to Griffin, looking to end the run, and finished off by Griffin.
Blake Griffin's teammates have to say wow, because they get the chance night in and night out to see something fantastic.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now here's Griffin. He's got 21.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Yeah, because he's been killing them all night. They are struggling to find an answer.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting. You look at AI. He's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting. And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. The shot's good from LeBron.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Down low. And it's Drummond missing.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
Now here's LeBron, and it's off from three-point range. Gay outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
LeBron against Gay, and AI throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Griffin. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Griffin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Strong move by Blake. As a defender, you just throw your hands up and say, he was better than me on that play.
Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. Gay outside. over Hart. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. AI can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Lets a floater go, and he makes that one. Kennard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is what separates Blake from most power forwards. Terrific playmaking ability.
Here's AI, and it's sent back by Drummond. An even 3-on-3 break. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. J.R. Smith checked in for Rudy Gay.
On the floor, J.R. Smith.
Now Drummond, 6 points for him. Here's Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Kicks it to LeBron. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's Marjanovic, and it's sent back by Drummond.
The obvious intimidation factor of Andre. That's 280 pounds flying after your shot.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And the Jackson with it, now guarded by Ingram. Outside Jackson, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. The three-pointer, no good. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Vucevic with the bucket.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Robinson finds Baines. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
A chance to check out AI here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 3rd in scoring, 11th in field goal percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Ingram against Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Ball's checked in for Baldwin.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
It's Jackson with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot. See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Right wing, and stolen by Drummond. Ingram against Johnson. Pass to Robinson. From deep. The shot comes out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Inside. It's tipped. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Drummond. He kicks it to Jackson. Robinson down low. He's guarded by AI. Robinson misses.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls. Detroit making a switch here.
At the line.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Offline. And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Smith and Kennard are in the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Ellenson, and it's James in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
It's led to a big lead. Credit the leadership on this team. They've kept everyone focused on what matters.
Here's James after the basket by Los Angeles. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's AI. And Ellenson pulls it down.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now, here is Smith. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organization. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues, to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
Here's AI. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 36 points for AI.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Smith kicks to Kennard. And he's good on the three ball.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second three of this half, third of the night.
Pass to Levens. Floats it up for AI. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here is Smith. The Pistons working the ball around now. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
AI right side. Now here's Levens. James covering. Back to Ball. Down low. Here's AI. Count it. AI's got 40 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. They'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. James, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
To the inside, it's Kuzma top the key. AI outside. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma, and it's blocked. James outside. Smith outside. We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. It has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look
they get from those sponsorships, right. Here's Smith following the three by the Lakers. Here's Drummond, unable to get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's AI, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. AI taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pistons, Griffin's checked in for Drummond, and Thomas subbed in for Kennard. And the Lakers making a change here. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Oh, Griffin in position. That shot off the mark.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his third foul so far. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Pistons.
J.R. Smith.
Outside Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
2 points. That one goes.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
Moritz Wagner.
Pistons shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Smith kicks to Griffin. Will it go? And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Griffin's got 10 points in just the second half. And it's AI missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now here's Ellenson. And it's Smith penetrating, lays it up off the glass.
If you play JR for the jump shot, he's also capable of putting it on the floor and driving it right past you.
Levin's with it. He's against Smith. Here's Marjanovic, and he lays it straight in. Marjanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets the ball that deep, not much you can do to stop him.
He knows what he's good at, gets the position he wants, then with the tools to finish.
Ellenson dishes to Smith. Here's Thomas. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's a good pass by Ish Smith. When he's in there, he does a great job of steering the drink for this offense.
Now here's Levins. Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that were resting players on national televised games. But I think overall, just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. And both free throws good for AI. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Griffin. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Smith on the wing. Takes the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Los Angeles calls timeout. When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think could grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games, or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
He doesn't let you off the hook, Blake Griffin. He likes to draw contact and usually gets to the free throw line.
Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I could imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. Here's Hart to the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Punishing the smaller man inside. Just good fundamental basketball.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Ellenson. Inside. Vader on the way. And that one drops for him. Griffin's got 29.
He's in a beautiful rhythm. Right now, he's knocking down shots, and he has that scorer's mindset.
AI left side. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And he makes the first. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But he also gives those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
It's good.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Palace, let's give it up for your auto motion.
To the paint, here's Ellenson, and Ellenson throws it down.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Lakers leading by 22. Baldwin looking for the opening. The NBA playing games in foreign countries now during the regular season. You think that'll become a more common occurrence?
I do, Kevin. I think they do a good job of getting a chance to, I would say, gather all the fans around the globe. Our game is going more global. And I think some of the players and some of the teams, they love it. I think a lot of times if they make sure the NBA, they're not sending the exact same teams and get a chance to spread the wealth, I think it's a great idea.
There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
That's his third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Lakers, AI. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Detroit.
A guy who would rather spot up. JR is showing us he can pull up off the dribble.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for AI.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
.59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Robinson. And stolen by AI. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And AI throws it down.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
Now here's Drummond. Fires for 3. Smith, no good. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. AI outside. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Outside Jackson to the inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
As good as Drummond is, he still has much more room to grow, especially as a scorer.
Here's AI. Wagner passes to AI. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
AI, good timing. Shaq and Kenny have a few questions for you back in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet.
Hey, this is Shaq. Hurrah! You've been beasting these last few games, and it's fun.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining.